Success often turns mistakes into legendary stories. If you see those mistakes as nothing more than failures, you're missing the point. Everyone has their own unique story, full of mistakes and challenges, yet very few people listen until you've reached success. When you do, they'll say, "Wow, you're amazing." But I don't see myself as amazing. I was born into an ordinary family. I wasn't great at school, though I tried hard. My school wasn't the best, and I failed many times. I looked for jobs, applied to universities, and aimed for good schools, but I never gave up. One important lesson I learned is this: everyone should get used to failure, but don't get used to seeking approval from others. You shouldn't expect others to help you. You have to earn the right to be helped. The importance of perseverance, I learned not to give up. There were times when I thought my opportunity hadn't come yet. When everyone else was complaining, that's when I saw opportunity. I used to think, Bill Gates took all the chances, or Larry Ellison from Oracle, IBM, they've taken all the great opportunities. I felt like there was no chance for people like me. But then I realized I was aiming too high. I needed to focus on supporting and helping the people around me, doing small things. I never imagined Alibaba would become what it is today. After 18 years, we've grown into a major company, not because I'm smart, but because I've worked with incredibly smart people. Most of the smartest people want success quickly, but it's not that simple. It takes time. Every step we take is built on years of preparation. Success takes time and teamwork. I know I'm not the smartest person, and I'm okay with that. If you want to succeed, you need to prepare for a long journey, at least 10 years. Success doesn't come fast. To achieve it, you need to work with smart people, be ready to make mistakes, and never give up. Many people quit after making mistakes or facing problems. But we've learned from our mistakes and never gave up. The key to success: when someone fails, the real question is, does that person blame themselves or others? If they blame others, they have no chance of succeeding. But those who take responsibility for their failure, those who think, I could have done this better, I need to change, they have opportunities. I've learned a lot from people who failed, from their mistakes and from my own. This is my approach. When I fail, I accept it. When I succeed, I still wonder how I got here. This mindset makes me stay positive and optimistic. Because of all the failures and mistakes, I no longer complain. I've grown accustomed to making mistakes every day, even now. We often think we've made the right decision, but later realize it was wrong. Yet we learn, try again, and keep moving forward. That's the key to life. Alibaba's humble beginnings. Alibaba started with no money, no technology, no people. Just a group of 18 people in my apartment, all deciding to use the internet to help small businesses. 18 years later, we've grown to nearly 60,000 employees. It wasn't easy, but we've survived. Today, we are one of the biggest internet companies in the world. I believe we're lucky, but we've made many mistakes along the way. Many people ask, how can you continue to be lucky? The answer is simple. To keep being lucky, you must share that luck with others. Help others, and they will in turn help you in the future. That was our mindset at Alibaba for the past 10 years. Alibaba was born in China, but from the start, we didn't want it to be just a Chinese company. The name Alibaba isn't Chinese, it's Arabic. People in Iran, Turkey, and elsewhere even claimed it as their own. But we chose it because of its story. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves and Alibaba 1001 Nights. We wanted to build a company that would connect the world and empower young people globally. Alibaba's global vision. Every century has a company that represents it. In the last century, Microsoft and IBM were the companies of their time. What about this century? I believe it's not about focusing solely on China. It's about serving the world. For Alibaba to be relevant, we need to think on a global scale. We aim to support small and medium-sized businesses across the globe, create more job opportunities, and empower women, especially through online work. Online, no one cares whether you're a man or a woman. It's all about your abilities. Expanding beyond China. We've already made great strides outside of China. In Southeast Asia and India we're growing. We've also started expanding into the US, Canada, and Russia. A part of our business called AliExpress is growing, though it's still only a small portion of our overall company. While AliExpress is popular in some places, our goal is not to become an e-commerce company in Russia. It's about helping others become successful in e-commerce. In Russia, we see a big opportunity. The logistics system is underdeveloped and it's difficult to deliver goods. A couple of years ago, I met some Russian customers who told me they used AliExpress and the delivery took 45 days. I thought, great? That's not great. But now we've reduced delivery times from 45 days to 15, though that's still not enough. Russia needs a modern logistics system that can deliver products within 72 hours anywhere in the country. Building the future in Russia. This is a huge opportunity for young people in Russia. If logistics improves, the potential for growth is endless. The key is to build a system that uses technology to make deliveries faster and more efficient. Similarly, we need to create a modern online payment system, like the one in China, where mobile payments are so popular. In Russia, we need a system that allows every young person to send and receive payments with the lowest cost, ensuring they have easy access to financial tools. The power of imagination. Many people worry about the future, but worrying comes from a lack of confidence and imagination. I may not have all the solutions, but I believe there are solutions out there. The future isn't something to fear, it's something to create. The future is not something to fear. In fact, I believe young people are the solution to tomorrow's challenges. Many older people worry about what's to come, but the younger generation does. They understand that the future is an opportunity and they have nothing to lose. I remember when we started Alibaba 18 years ago, we had no money, no technology, but we believed that e-commerce and the internet would be powerful tools for the future. Many successful people were skeptical of technology, but we started early, believing that 10, 20 years later, we would be experts. The importance of preparing for the future. The future is full of possibilities. Today, cloud computing, big data, and artificial intelligence are changing the world, but they are new to everyone. The key is to prepare for the future, not just to worry about it. Don't focus on the things other people are worried about, especially politicians. Instead, think about what you can do. When you graduate, focus on how you can make a living and do something that is different, enjoyable, and helps others. Technology and job opportunities. People often fear that technology will take away jobs, but history shows that every technological revolution creates new opportunities. When the steam engine was invented, people worried it would take jobs, but it ended up creating more. The same thing happened when electricity arrived, and it will happen with artificial intelligence. Yes, some jobs will be lost in the next 20, 30 years, but this is just a short-term change. The challenge is learning how to adapt and survive in the era of artificial intelligence. The role of humans in the technological era. Machines might be faster, stronger, and smarter than humans, but they will never have the wisdom we possess. Humans have beliefs, emotions, and hearts that machines can't replicate. So, to be prepared for the future, don't focus on memorizing facts or calculating numbers faster than a computer. Instead, focus on being creative, innovative, and constructive. These are the qualities that will set you apart. Don't worry about what others worry about. When others are worried, there is often an opportunity. Don't focus on what others are concerned about. If you see people worrying, take the opportunity to solve the problem. The technology revolution is unstoppable whether you worry about it or not. so there's no point in stressing over it. Staying positive and taking action. People often ask me if I've ever cried in the past 18 years of building Alibaba. I never did because I know crying doesn't help. Instead of crying, focus on making your competitors cry. Think positively and take action. If you can solve problems when others are worried, you will stand out. The role of young people. I love being around young people because they bring energy and new ideas. Young people are the solutions to the world's challenges, but my advice to them, and to myself, is that nothing comes easy. Success requires hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. The path to success. Nothing in life is free or easy. Easy success means thinking differently and doing things differently. When everyone agrees on something, I often challenge it. If everyone says an idea is good, I throw it out. I look for the tough questions, the ones that others are afraid to tackle. This is how you set yourself apart. Overcoming tough times. Every tough situation you face is an opportunity to grow. Life doesn't stop after graduation. Your real challenges begin when you leave school. A diploma is just a certificate. The real test is out there in the world. Only those who have confidence and resilience will be able to face the challenges ahead. The future is competitive, but it's full of potential. If students from prestigious universities can't survive the challenges, then 99% of the world will face the same difficulties. The key is confidence. Believe in yourself and you'll be able to handle anything that comes your way. The future market is never easy. When you start a business, it's never simple. People often say doing business is difficult. Well, it's not just difficult at the start, it continues to get harder as you go. The key to success isn't just confidence, it's finding a great team. Surround yourself with people who share your vision and dreams. Work together with them. When you're running a company, focus on two groups of people, your customers and your colleagues. Customer and team confidence. If your customers are happy, don't worry too much. That means you're doing something right. But if your colleagues are confident and motivated, that's another positive sign. Don't listen to negative advisors or lawyers who tell you there's no chance. Trust your customers and your team. They are the true experts. Remember, most experts are experts of yesterday, not tomorrow. Early days of Alibaba, when Alibaba started. We had no money, no revenue. All we had were emails of thanks from our customers. They appreciated our help, but they couldn't pay us. We knew that one day, if we kept helping them, they would pay us. The confidence we had came from knowing we were genuinely helping people, and our customers' faith in us kept us going. Competitors and confidence. In business, your competitors will always try to shake your confidence, but if they spend time trying to undermine you, it's a good sign. It means you're doing something right. Language in global business. While language is important, speaking good English doesn't necessarily mean you'll succeed in global business. Look at leaders like Nixon, who didn't speak Chinese, yet were able to make global deals. It's not just about language, it's about vision and belief. However, language is still a key factor. It helps you understand and respect other cultures, and when you respect other cultures, you're more likely to be respected in return. I learned English on my own as a child, and though I never had formal English lessons, I believe I understand Western culture better than many Chinese students who studied abroad. Language helps you understand the culture it comes from, and that's what truly matters. If you respect and appreciate another culture, it becomes easier to make meaningful connections and do business together. Cultural appreciation and communication. I've been learning a lot about Russian culture as I spend more time here. One Russian friend explained to me that Russians are tougher because of the cold climate, while Chinese culture tends to be more gentle because of the warmer environment. This shows how deeply culture and environment shape how people communicate and do business. If you rely on a translator all the time, it won't be as effective. Understanding a language helps you connect better and makes communication smoother. Partnerships in business. In business, it's essential to partner with the right people. If you have a brilliant invention or idea, but you're not great at marketing, find business partners who excel in that area. I'm not a technology expert, but I know that to realize our dreams, we need technology. That's why I surround myself with the best engineers and scientists. No one can do everything alone. In business, it's important to listen to experts and work together to build something successful. Building a company like Alibaba again would be extremely difficult, though it's certainly possible to create a business that surpasses Alibaba. Our business model, while not perfect, is highly effective. It's been honed over 18 years, especially during the first decade when almost no one believed in it. People said I was foolish, crazy, and that we were doing something that would never make money. This skepticism worked in our favor because the smartest and wealthiest people didn't see us as a threat, giving us the opportunity to grow. Finding a good partner is crucial, and finding a strong team is equally important. Focus on the things you excel at and enjoy. That's the key to successful partnerships. Advice for young people. For young people between the ages of 20 and 30, I strongly recommend finding a good boss. It's not about joining a prestigious company, but rather about learning from someone who can teach you valuable lessons, discipline, and provide guidance. Between the ages of 30 and 40, if you're passionate about something, try starting your own venture. From 40 to 50, focus on doing what you're truly good at, building on the skills you've developed over the years. After 20 years of learning, you should be able to dedicate yourself to areas where you excel. When you reach 50 to 60, spend time mentoring and supporting younger people. And when you're over 60, focus on enjoying time with your family and grandchildren. This is the typical progression for many people. On graduating and career choices. When you graduate from university, don't aim to immediately become the next Bill Gates. Remember, Bill Gates is one of a kind. Instead, focus on finding a company that aligns with your values and a boss who can teach you discipline and guide you on what's right. A good boss is far more important than simply being at a great company. Of course, having both a good company and a good boss is even better. Your career is all about the partners you choose and the team you build. Thank you